respectable things.
So I actually had careers. I had side hustles doing all that, but
What are the
unfortunately,
top
I
professions you
was.
feel most drawn to in a partner when considering someone to marry or date? What about those careers makes them especially appealing to you?
Is that a repeat?
What?
Is that a repeat?
It was from before.
We didn't answer it. I told them we'd come back to it. So what are the top professions you feel most drawn to in a partner when considering someone to date or marry? Go ahead.
Mine would be entrepreneurship and specifically in social media, like social media marketing, basically social media presence.
Okay. What about you?
I think psychology is a great skill that I would value a lot. So like a therapist or anything that has a psychology degree.
You sure about that one?
Oh, what?
Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
money is good
you wanna,
too, but
you want to date a therapist so you can tell them all your problems?
well, hopefully I'm like
So you can get like
not-
free therapy, basically?
Hopefully, well, I just think they're like more emotionally in tuned.
Are they?
Well, they should be.
Why is that?
Because if you're a therapist, I think you should have more skills than the average person.
Desiree, aren't you a therapist?
Yeah, and it's an odd thing because, to be honest with you, we get very almost calloused because we hear so many crazy things. So in a lot of ways, we start to almost lack empathy because we hear it over and over, the most horrific things. So that's why a lot of people think I'm literally like a narcissist or a psychopath or something.
Here, Desiree, just one correction.
Yeah.
So I know she's sitting right next to you,
Yeah.
but like the way the camera
Oh,
angles work,
sorry.
just talk straight, keep your head straight into the mic. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's not what people would think when you are in a clinical setting or in any sort of setting where people are coming and telling you like their deepest traumas or confessing to you things that they have done, especially after 10, 15, 20 years of that, as I did in church counseling and all this stuff. And now even in doing OnlyFans, a lot of my chats are people.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you. Psychology is a soft science. What a great use of 4 years to get a degree to be a receptionist. Desiree, on one hand, like, you don't need to quip every single time. Like sometimes you can just not equip. Like you're just throwing, like you have to add on after everything, every time somebody says something. You don't got to do that.
Okay.
Because this show will go way too long. If I have to go to her, then you have to say a statement. I go to her, you do a little quip. I go to her, you got to make a statement about it. I go to Morgan, you make a statement. Just keep it pertinent.
Okay.
You don't gotta you've been talking for 30 minutes. You've talked more than she has, and it's her thing.
Okay.
Just
it's just
let people
it's
talk.
It's just my autism. So when I'm
that's
passionate
cope.
about
That's
subject,
cope. People who are autistic don't have to constantly be let me be the center of attention and add on to what everybody else is saying.
Well,
what it does is it triggers my autism. So if you can keep your autism under control so that I can keep my autism under control, that would be fantastic.
It also triggers my autism.
I told her to
It
pinch me.
triggers our autism. It triggers everybody's autism when you're being autistic. So if you could just dial
My
that back a little
autism
bit.
is going out of control right now. Okay. So you want to date a therapist. Cool. What about you?
Just don't be homeless.
Well, okay, so the question is, what are the top professions you feel most drawn to in a partner?
Drawn to? I haven't thought about that.
Are there any professions where you're like, oh, that would be kind of attractive, like if they're a doctor or a lawyer or something like that?
I think a therapist and a doctor I'd consider attractive. I never thought about that.
So a therapist.
I dated a homeless guy. I never thought about that.
Okay. All right. What about you? Profession?
I don't think I have any. I would date someone that does
hold
he
on.
likes. I don't know. I don't feel. I don't.
Okay. So here, let me make this easy. So you're saying, if I present to you two men who are about the same, treat you well, whatever, one of them's a doctor. And the other works at McDonald's. You're not going to have even a little preference towards the doctor.
Yeah, I do. But
Okay.
I don't have one specific job. I mean, I did a guy that was a
Okay.
kite surf instructor. So like,
Morgan, anything for you? Football player?
Yeah, pro athlete.
Pro athlete? There you go. Okay. NFL or NBA or what do we?
Any, I don't know, NFL
Okay.
maybe. Yeah.
NFL? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I would either choose like a chef or a physicist, preferably quantum physics, or a scientist.
That's
really.
specific. Cool. Cool. Anything for you?
Given your example, I would obviously choose the doctor in your example given. But overall, I really don't give any thought. I would consider the McDonald's worker or the you know, I'd never really considered that in the equation of considering a partner.
What about you?
Maybe like a lawyer.
Lawyer. Okay. What kind of lawyer? Maritime?
I'm not sure. It could be any.
Any lawyer. Okay. And then we had Hillary Epstein. Psychology is a soft science. What a grace use of 4 years to get a degree to be a receptionist. That's from Hillary Epstein. Thank you, Hillary Epstein.